I am Jane Berry. I am the chair of the Department of Psychology, and it's my pleasure to congratulate the Student Award winners of 2021 in the Department of Psychology. We have 3 awards that we give out annually to our highly accomplished students in 3 different categories. The first category is the Outstanding Student Award. The winner or co-winner of this award shall be a senior psychology major who has demonstrated excellence in the following 3 areas. Academics, the student shall have demonstrated exemplary classroom performance. Research, the student shall have acquired a record of significant research experience, grant success, and professional presentation. And service, the student shall have accumulated a record of significant service to the department, to the university, and to the community. This year, in the Outstanding Student Award category, we have 2 winners, Casey Workman, mentored by Dr. Camilla Nantra, and Sally Watanabe, mentored by Dr. Kelly Lambert.
When I think of the Outstanding Undergraduate Student Award, I can't think of anybody who embodies this award more than you, Casey Workman. You are intelligent, thoughtful, and a critical thinker. When it comes to research, it has been such a pleasure to be your mentor for the last few years. You have pushed me to incorporate more of an intersectionality framework in my work in addressing barriers and access to transplantation, and have made valuable contributions to the research lab. When it comes to service, your dedication to social justice is evident and has focused on racial and gender equality. In thinking about the book, I couldn't select one book, so I chose to select 2 books that I think would be best suited for you. One, Essentials Knowledge, A Black Feminist Approach for Everyone by Mina Salami. And the other book is The Unapologetic Guide to Black Mental Health, Navigate an Unequal System, Learn Tools for Emotional Wellness, and Get the Help You Deserve by Rita Walker. Now, the first book I chose because it makes sense based on who you are, Casey. And the second book is a reminder to prioritize your mental health and well-being as you are pushing for social justice initiatives. It is bittersweet to say goodbye to you, but I know that wherever you go, you will do great things, and I can't wait to hear more about your achievements.
My name is Sally Watanabe, and I am most grateful for my time at U of R in the Psych department because of all the amazing people I've met and the research opportunities that I've had and the interesting classes that I've taken. Special shout out to Dr. Lambert and Dr. Jacob and Dr. Richardson and Emily this year for helping me out with my senior thesis, which has really just allowed me to explore a lot of intersectionalities about my passions for neuroscience and environmental studies and conservation and just a lot of opportunities for growth that I am incredibly grateful for, and I will always cherish my time at University of Richmond, especially with the psychology department. So I'm very honored to be recognized for this. Thank you.
I'm Kelly Lambert, and I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to Sally Watanabe for being the recipient of this year's Outstanding Undergraduate Student Award, as well as the David Evans Arts and Science Award. Sally was one of the first of my P300 students, and together we wanted to bring a little bit of nature and naturalistic habitats into the lab, and Sally played such an important role in that. And for her senior project, she pushed us all out of our comfort zone to look at rats in their actual natural habitat, the wild. And we're still so fascinated to compare those wild rats in their authentic environments to the laboratory rats. So we're so excited to see where that's going to go and appreciate Sally's influence with that project, as well as her scholarship and looking at virtually every single study that has been conducted on wild rats, and that brings so much to the laboratory work as well. Because of Sally's passion for naturalistic environments and neuroscience, I have 2 books along that theme: The Nature Fix, Why Nature Makes Us Happier, Healthier, and More Creative, and The Well-Gardened Mind, The Restorative Power of Nature. And if you look closely in this, you may read a little bit about the University of Richmond naturalistic rats in here. So again, your passion for neuroscience and naturalistic environments and keeping us all true to trying to figure out what brains really do in their intended environments, as well as your commitment to environmental justice and preserving nature. I just can't wait to see what your career and personal journey is going to look like. And we're just so proud of you, Sally.
Congratulations to Casey and Sally. The second category is the Outstanding Research Student Award. The winner or co-winners of this award shall be a senior psychology major who has accumulated a distinguished record of research accomplishment. These accomplishments can include research grants, travel grants, research fellowships, summer research stipends, publications, and presentations at local, regional, and national conferences. Here we have 3 co-winners this year: Miranda Thompson, mentored by Dr. Laura Naus, Gwenna Ryan, mentored by Dr. Matthew Lauder, and Glenn Rose, mentored by Dr. Cindy Bukech.
Hi everyone, I'm Miranda, a current senior and upcoming graduate of the class of 2021. I just wanted to start by saying that I could not be more thankful for my time within the UR Psychology Department. And the reason that I loved the experience so much was that I was really given the opportunity to thrive and pursue my interests. For some background, I first became involved with the Psych department in the summer after my freshman year, doing research with Dr. Naus. I remember feeling nervous, yet very excited for all the things I learned. And learn I did. After that summer, I was on a research project of some kind nearly every semester, as well as during an additional summer. I presented my research at 2 ANS symposiums and 2 ABC conferences as well, and I'm now finishing up my honors thesis. All of this is to say, the experience has been invaluable. I feel as though I've grown as a student and as a person as a result of this work. I know where to look in the literature to answer my questions. I ask better questions in the first place. I'm critical of literature where relevant, etc. Every day when I walked into Richmond Hall, I was excited. As a student attending class, I was constantly excited by the prospect of engaging with my peers and professors, to have meaningful conversations and to learn. As a teaching fellow, I was passionate about sharing my knowledge with others. As a researcher, I was driven by my desire to create new knowledge. The UR Psychology Department gave me all of the tools to do that, whether it be through the amazing professors, the engaging courses, all of the opportunities for research and extracurricular participation, and more. I've been forever changed because of my time here, and leaving is really making graduation bittersweet.
I'm Dr. Laura Naus, and it is my pleasure to commend the brilliant, tenacious, the understated Miranda Thompson. Miranda, you have been a researcher at heart since the moment I met you and the moment we first started working together way back after your freshman year. I threw at you a horrendous data set that I think only the most tenacious person would be able to work their way out of. And you handled that task with the same persistence, the same brilliance, the same mind for organization that you brought to every project, and that really is key to being a successful researcher. Furthermore, you never thought of your work as something that was just to be done for the academic purpose. You always had a higher purpose and a higher vision for the work you were doing, especially as evidenced by taking a class project and presenting that project at a national conference, taking that project and making it into your honors thesis that I think is publishable, and furthermore is going to have really important implications for people who have experienced difficult life experiences. And so I want to commend you. And the book I picked for you is a little book called Observe, Collect, Draw, a Visual Journal. And because I know you just love data so much and how it applies to real life, this is a fun interactive book where you can do data collection on things like your kindness, your feeling confident, even your swearing, and it shows you how you can make data visualizations in your daily life. And as a very serious student, I felt like you needed something not only thought-provoking, but fun and self-enhancing. So congratulations, Miranda. I could not be more thrilled. Thank you for letting me be part of your life.
When I first got to UR, I had no idea what I wanted to major in. I took Psych 100 because I needed another unit, but I wasn't expecting much. I was instantly so interested in everything that we talked and learned about. And since then, I've just kept taking Psych classes. I've had the opportunity to learn from really incredible faculty and learn with really amazing classmates. But what I value most from my time here at UR is definitely the research opportunities I've gotten. I was lucky enough to do research in the Lauder Language Lab with Dr. Lauder starting my sophomore year. Since then, I've been able to complete 2 summer research fellowships, an honors thesis, and present at multiple conferences. It's really incredible that I was able to get so involved in research as an undergraduate student. And after taking classes across a wide range of fields within psychology, I was able to figure out what I'm really passionate about. I'm really excited to say that I'll be going to a grad school to get my master's in speech-language pathology next year. I wouldn't have been able to do this without the help from the UR Psych faculty and all the incredible research opportunities I've gotten over the last 4 years here.
Started working with me in the fall of 2018 as one of the founding members of the Lauder Language Lab. She's conducted research with me consistently for the past 3 years, including 2 summer research fellowships, one of which was funded by a Dickinson Award. Gwen has been involved in several different eye tracking experiments in my lab, investigating core research questions in psycholinguistics, such as how we represent word meanings in the mind, as well as how we process syntactically complex sentences. She's presented this work at several scientific conferences and has co-authored a research article with me. She's extremely deserving of this Outstanding Research Student Award. Congratulations, Gwenna. Gwenna's interests in language have led her to pursue a master's degree in speech-language pathology, and she will enroll in Northwestern University's School of Communication Sciences and Disorders this fall. I am very excited to present Gwenna with the Handbook of Language and Literacy Development and Disorders, which addresses many topics having to do with the typical and atypical development of speech and literacy from preschool to young adulthood. Gwenna, I hope this comes in handy during graduate school as well as throughout your career in this field. Congratulations again.
The psychology department here at the University of Richmond has been an amazing place for me to learn both in and outside of the classroom. I've gained so many opportunities to do research here, and it has been wonderful. I love how available and open every professor has been to work with within the classroom, and I truly value how much work Dr. Bukach has given into me as a researcher when I have been working in her lab. Even when she was on sabbatical, she still gave me her all, and it has been amazing to have this experience. I truly value how wonderful and welcoming this department has been to me, and how the learning that I've gained in each one of my classes has helped me and shaped me to figure out what I want to do in the future. And the knowledge and learning that I've gained about research has helped me to develop a strong sense of where I want to be in the future for researching and throughout my graduate school career. It has helped me gain the knowledge of what I want to do and how I am going to go about doing it. And that is an incredible experience, and I loved it.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bukach, and it's my great pleasure to present Glenn Rose as co-winner of the Outstanding Undergraduate Student Research Award this year. It's been a great honor to work with Glenn over the last 3 years. Glenn transferred to UR from the University of New England in the fall of 2018 and jumped right into research. Glenn is truly an exceptional scholar and outstanding researcher, and in fact has been one of the most productive and independent students I have ever had the honor to mentor. In just 3 years, Glenn has been involved in 7 projects, all of which are in some stage of the publication pipeline. And he has collected data from over 400 participants and has completed a biology honors. Glenn has made substantive contributions to all of his projects, including development of the research question and experimental design, programming and stimulus editing, participant recruitment and testing, data analysis, and writing manuscripts. But more than this, Glenn has been an incredible presence and leader in our lab, contributing to lab cohesion and enriching our lives with stories and perspectives from his diverse expertise and passions. The lab agrees. We would all like to be Glenn. In fact, our group once proposed a Dress Like Glenn theme for one of our virtual lab gatherings. What to choose for such an exceptional person? I have selected a few books that reflect some of Glenn's passions. First, because Glenn is an avid outdoorsman, adventurer, and environmentalist, I have selected The Nature Fix by Florence Williams, which discusses the benefits of nature for our mental health and well-being. Next, because I had the opportunity to observe firsthand Glenn's attempts at culinary art, I have selected Vegetarian Camp Without Coolers by Lacey Anderson. I hope this book will help Glenn prepare for all of his adventures outdoors. And finally, because Glenn is a committed barefootist, I have selected the Barefoot book by Dr. Daniel Howell, which details 50 great reasons to kick off your shoes. I figured this would make a great coffee table book for Glenn's home. Glenn, I'm so very proud of all of your accomplishments, and I look forward to hearing all about where your passions take you. On behalf of the Beyond Categories Lab, we wish you all the best in life's adventures.
Congratulations to Miranda, Gwenna, and Glenn. The final award category is the Grigg Award, named after Austin E. Grigg and Helen W. Grigg, for excellence in psychology. The criteria for this award are: the individual combines academic excellence, leadership, and outstanding promise in the field of psychology, and the individual has been accepted into a master's or PhD program. The co-winners this year are Jacqueline Opie, mentored by Dr. Matthew Lauder, and Allie Marinan, mentored by Dr. Karen Cockle.
I'm so grateful and honored to have received the Grigg Award in the psychology department this year, and I want to thank every professor in the department who has made the past 4 years for me a great learning experience and created great learning environments in the classroom for all of the professors that I've been lucky enough to have class with. And I want to give a special thanks to Dr. Lauder and the research experience that I've gained in his lab over the past 3 years. I've been doing research in Dr. Lauder's lab starting since my sophomore year, and he could not get rid of me. I stuck around and just finished my thesis with him, which has been a really great experience. And I also want to thank Dr. Cockle for the teaching experience that I've gotten in the Teaching Fellows program under her mentorship. She has taught me to be a great teacher like she is for new students who are joining Psych 100, which has been a really great honor. And I feel so bittersweet to be leaving the Psych department and all of the great faculty here. They have given me great passion and skills in psychology that I'll be using throughout my career, starting off in a master's in clinical mental health counseling program that I'm starting this upcoming year. Thank you to everyone in the Psych department for everything that you've done for me.
Jacqueline is another founding member of the Lauder Language Lab. She began conducting research with me in the fall of 2018 and has worked with me every semester and one summer since then, presenting her research at several conferences and co-authoring a research article with me. In addition to excelling in research, Jacqueline has also demonstrated tremendous academic achievement and has taken on leadership roles in our department, such as serving as a teaching fellow for intro psychology. In recognition of these accomplishments, Jacqueline has received a Grigg Award for Excellence in Psychology. Congratulations, Jacqueline. Jacqueline will enroll in William & Mary's Master's in Clinical Mental Health Counseling program in the fall. So, to acknowledge Jacqueline's interests in counseling as well as linguistics, I'm very excited to present her with the book, Motivational Interviewing. The book focuses on engaging clients in successful dialogue. I am not a clinician, but the book comes recommended by our very own Dr. Naus. In Dr. Naus's words, it communicates an empirically supported way to use language to spur behavior change. Jacqueline, I hope you find this book interesting and useful in your career as a mental health counselor. Congratulations again.
The UR Psychology Department has been a home away from home for me throughout my undergraduate years at the University of Richmond. I am so incredibly grateful to all of the amazing mentors, professors, and research advisors who have taken me under their wing and prepared me well for graduate school and a career as a future clinical psychologist. The department as a whole has proven time and again that their primary concern is student well-being and success. I could not have asked for a better experience during which professors have consistently wanted nothing but the best for me and for me to strive to be the best I can be. I am so incredibly grateful to everybody who has played a role in my undergraduate experience, and I'm truly going to miss the psychology department at the University of Richmond.
Congratulations, Ellie, on winning the Grigg Award in recognition of your outstanding accomplishments in psychology. It has been a privilege getting to know you, first as a student in my child development course, and then as my honors student. I am proud of you for taking on the extraordinary challenge of an honors thesis, and I admire your ability to demonstrate fortitude and produce a top-notch thesis on the topic of social media use and psychological well-being in the midst of so many significant challenges, including a pandemic and a gazillion graduate school interviews. I'm full of optimism because your resilience, intelligence, kindness, and desire to improve the lives of others are the makings of a star PsyD student, clinician, and exemplary human being. These very same traits are ones that motivated me to purchase a book for you entitled Self-Care for Clinicians in Training, a Guide to Psychological Wellness for Graduate Students in Psychology. As a PsyD student and then as a clinician, I know that you will make countless sacrifices to excel in your profession and promote the psychological wellness of others. It is my hope that you also will commit to a lifestyle of self-care, because remember that you deserve to be well too. I wish you every bit of happiness on this next leg of your journey. Congratulations on your graduation and best of luck in graduate school.
The entire Department of Psychology extends our heartiest congratulations to these 7 award winners. Congratulations on an excellent record of academic performance, research, service, and future goals for graduate school from the Department of Psychology.